All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the El Pachuco Chronicles. We're recording here live at the El Pachuco headquarters, the store itself. Got myself, Jim Ruel, and my co-host, Ray Estrella.
Today is July 26th, and I'm sitting here with... Who am I sitting here with?
Oscar Ruelas.
Oscar Ruelas.
Yes.
Who else?
Ray Estrella,
Senior.
the dad.
Ramon Chingon from Custom Oldies, East Los.
Right? From East Los. Ramon Chingon is the everything. The president, the vice president, and everything.
Secretary, treasurer, member,
President
PR
for
man.
life. President for life.
For life.
Oh yeah, honorary member.
Honorary member.
He's all around.
And I want to say,
Guy.
the Ramon Chingon, he's the one that baptized me. He's the cause of that.
How long have you guys known each other?
I've known him for 8 years. Yeah.
Okay.
That's when I joined Custom Oldies, East
Yes.
Los, and
Okay.
ever since we've been good friends.
Okay.
He brought me back to lowriding. I stopped when I got married, sold my cars to get married and everything.
Ooh.
And then 30 years later, I came full circle and started on my 48 Plymouth.
Wow.
And now it's history. We're here.
That's beautiful. It's out there. It's outside. It's
Oh,
out
yes.
Today we're at El Pachuco Zoot Suits. We're actually at the shop, and they're selling suits like normal. And Oscar, you're being a little modest. What else have you done? What else?
In life?
No, I mean, I know you're one of the founding members of Dukes,
Yes, I am.
one of the oldest car clubs.
Yeah. We started the Duke's Car Club in 1958. And,
You and your brothers.
no, me and Eddie Soler. My brothers, not yet.
Okay.
The only one that came into the picture was my brother Julio in 1962. We converted the car club into a car club, make it more professional by getting a president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. We appointed my brother Julio as president at the car club, and I became vice president.
Okay.
So
And you've been around cars all your life.
all my life, since 1958.
I've seen pictures of you
Yeah.
working on them. A little
I
guy.
had
You
a
took
lot of
a
cars.
short vacation to Vietnam.
Yes.
Other than that,
Oh,
You're-
yeah,
you're
besides
military,
that, me and
yes.
Eddie, yeah. I got to mention Eddie. He's the other founder of the car club.
Eddie Soler, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we took a trip down to the Vietnam, I guess, and back.
How many years?
Well, 2 years active, 4 years reserve,
Okay.
6 years.
Nice. Well, thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you,
Appreciate
son.
it. Appreciate it. Along
Thank you for
with
your
my dad was paratrooper.
Yeah, jumping off those planes, huh?
Dad, was it the 117th jump that messed up your back, or was it the 118th?
113.
113.
The guy was hardcore.
It was the 112th jump that messed up his back.
Probably, yeah.
113 jumps.
113 static and 18 free falls.
Oh my
Hey, Ray,
God.
you gonna get me to jump off that plane.
Jump off of a perfect plane.
They make me jump off the helicopter, right, but not...
I did it for the money, Oscar.
Oh, is that what it was, Rick?
Well, back in that time, we didn't make a lot of money, right?
It's $155 extra.
For each jump, huh?
Yeah, and
So-
that was a lot of money
Right.
for us.
So, but we all came together. I think we all met through Zoot Suit. They were doing the movie Zoot Suit. Is that how you guys? How did you guys meet?
Because a lowrider.
Through Lowrider. Okay. Well, give me some history on how you two met.
A little history of how I met you and the wife. ¿Te acuerdas?
I met Oscar. We were at the time that we started El Pachuco. Lowrider magazine was starting at the same time, and they were barely starting out, and we supported them. We went to all their car shows,
Car shows.
and it was at the car shows that I met Oscar, because you were a little guy, and I used to load by myself and unload, and he started helping me. Every time I come to a car show, he was there. He'd help me unload, set up.
Just out of
Yes.
You're just
and
being a nice guy.
And then hang around and keep an eye because of,
Security, huh?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Well, I heard they had to escort you guys in sometimes and escort you guys out.
Yeah, a couple of car shows were pretty rough, but
Yeah, we kind of supported Ray. I mean,
plus a lot of times there'd be guys high or drunk wanting to steal, and Oscar would keep an eye.
Wow.
I was security.
So
Sort of.
paid him a lot of money.
It was a lot of money.
It was meant to be because it just happened, you know.
I haven't seen it yet.
We're still waiting for that check.
So,
I am
but
waiting.
we go back over 50 years.
Wow.
At least. Yeah, became good friends.
And then how did you get in touch with the Zoot Suit play? Because I see pictures of you with the Zoot Suit play doing the parade. I see.
They did
Well-
the car. They
well,
did the car for the
Yes, this is what happened. Universal Studios were looking for a car for the play, and I was gonna sell them my '39 because they're already fixed up. But somewhere down the line, I don't know what happened. So they bought a '38 Chevy of my brother Julio, which it's okay.
Yeah.
Since the neighborhood was 38th Street, and the car was 38, so it kind of.
Went together.
And they gave us so much money to build the car for the play.
Right.
We had like a month and a half to build the car.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think they paid us. We did the whole thing, interior, paint, chrome, loader, striping, everything.
Wow.
Me, my brother Fernando, 2-3 members from the club. Ernie, Renee was still, all of us.
Yeah.
We all got a chip in to get that car ready for the play.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So because that car was actually filmed in the movie in the beginning.
Well, when you go see when you go see the play, you see it driving up,
Yeah.
and the guy gets up and he drives off to park it. That's the only time you see the car.
That's it.
That's it.
That was it. And
That's
that
the only
plaque.
time.
And that plaque.
That plaque.
I've seen it at Luis's.
Yeah, that
place
plaque
at the Campesino. I've seen it.
was made. I think Phil Esparza. Remember Phil Esparza? Luis Valdez?
Phil.
They made the plaque, but it wasn't no such thing as 38th Street Car Club then.
Oh.
It wasn't. It was 38th Street Barrio. That's it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. But there was a plaque on it, and they did the plaque.
Yeah. I've seen that plaque.
Yeah.
They still have it.
It's a nice plaque.
Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen
it's
it.
a nice plaque. And I talked to Phil. Well, the last time we were together, ¿te acuerdas? At the 50th anniversary,
Yeah.
I talked to Phil and Luis Valdez. Phil said he still got the plaque, but I don't think so.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Okay.
They have it at the Campesino.
We still have it there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
It's only one.
Yes, there's only one.
Yeah.
They have it in a case. I've seen
Yes.
it. I've seen it.
It's in San
It's
Juan
in
Bautista.
San Juan Bautista.
Oh, so
They
you
have
don't
it
know where it's
at the
at.
theater.
Yeah.
They have a room dedicated with all the Zoot Suit stuff, and we were able to go in there with some
I'm
original
glad,
hat.
it's still there.
History.
Yes.
And to make a long story short, after the movie or whatever, the car went to Universal Studios as a tour.
Oh.
Yeah, it was on tour.
Wow.
You guys never got to see it?
I
yeah,
saw the
you,
car.
you got to see
I
it.
saw the car.
Universal tour. It was there a couple years at least. I go see a year or something.
Then I don't know where it went.
And
after
to make
that.
a long story short, they took the car, put it back in the warehouse. Me and my brother Julio, we bought the car for Universal Studios. Brought it back to the neighborhood.
Okay.
No plaque. They had taken the plaque off already.
Yeah. Where's the car?
We had it there for about a year. Julio decided to sell the car. I even forgot who in the heck bought it. He should have kept the car, really, but he sold it.
Okay.
I don't remember. I tried to say somebody in Norwalk. I don't quite remember. I never seen the car after that no more.
It wasn't Jack. Jack didn't buy it, right?
I don't think so.
No?
No me acuerdo exactly who the heck bought the car. It was sitting in my mother's driveway in the driveway for many years.
So that car might be out there somewhere.
Huh?
That car's out there somewhere. Probably.
I hope
Hopefully,
it is somewhere.
hopefully.
Somebody's got it. Yes.
Oh, we got to track that down.
well,
Right. Right.
how we
That's
go?
an important car.
Oh,
Yeah. It had to go, I guess.
And I know you guys. We have pictures of you and your brothers.
Yes.
Coming to get suits.
Yeah.
So we made you. He says we made all of them suits.
Right here. There's a picture
70,
right there.
78. Well, when you made our first suits.
Yeah.
Was that a?
I delivered them at the Super Show.
Yes,
I took-
it was
I-
a super show.
Yeah, I took it.
There you
I
go.
took it to them
Wow.
at the Shrine Auditorium.
And the tailor that made them was Galvan, probably. He made,
What's
yeah,
it?
Galvan,
Yeah. It was good.
Mr. Galvan. Oh, he's
Yeah.
you still have that
best
suit?
best tailor.
You know that suit back when you get my
The leg in it.
I don't even know what happened to my suit, man. I had a nice one, man. Sure. Almost something like the one we did the 50th anniversary. Remember? The
See-
suit the one I got here, the stripe one. That was a nice like
See,
that.
when I bought his 48, I joined the Dukes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
As a
in
matter
the
of
car
fact, I sponsor Ray into the club. If he buys my car, one condition, I told him, come into the Duke's Car Club. And then he sponsors his son into the widow chapter,
Yes.
Duke's Car Club,
Yes.
right?
Still
Yeah.
got the plaque.
Yes.
And this was in mid 90s, right?
Yeah. Mid 90s.
What were you driving then?
62 Impala. 62 Impala.
Yeah, I
What'd you
drove a
do with
six.
that car?
Sold it.
Yeah,
I sold it to one of my
yeah.
friends.
And then you had your truck, your El Camino.
Yeah, and then I had my El Camino.
We had your El Camino at the Super
Yeah.
Yeah,
Show.
we were in the took first place.
Yeah, I drove a 64 Super Sport Candy Apple Red through the all high school. Yeah. Back in 77,
That was good old
76.
days, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So we go way back. This gentleman right here, you know.
So you've been around.
father.
You've
Too
stayed in
long.
touch. You've stayed in touch. You've been around
All my life.
all your life. Because I know.
Steady. I never took a time off. I've been active for over 65 years. No, am I right or wrong? I never got out. I've been active in the lowrider movement for all this time.
No, I know. You're.
Yeah, and I'm still here. Amen to that. Thank God. We're still here, right?
Right.
Still here.
What other questions, Jim? Do we have?
Well, you knew about Zoot Suits before the store, though. So where did you learn about Zoot Suits, or when did you first find out about Zoot Suits, or see them, or?
How do they resonate with you? The Zoot
Well,
Suit.
okay. To make a long story short, you know I come from the neighborhood, 38th Street neighborhood, where there were suit suiters. I met a lot of the families there,
Okay.
original suit suiters. And I was second generation Pachuco. And, you know,
38th,
that was 38th Street.
38th Street was some of the guys that were involved in the Sleepy Lagoon and all. They're from
Yes.
38th.
Yeah, there were Zoot Suit riots, everything.
That's how that all
They
links.
were all
Okay.
involved into that. The guys from 38, they got their clothes ripped out of them, the suits, they're naked in the streets, and
That's
so
that famous
on,
picture
raped
where they're
them. Yeah.
on the sidewalk naked, just
Yes.
with their underwear.
Yeah.
Yes.
And everybody looking at all the soldiers
And
and, the
that's true.
sailors looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were guys from 38th Street. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
I never put that link together. I didn't know that.
But yeah, the Sleepy Lagoon murder, a guy lost his life, Jose Diaz. You know, I guess they got into a fight at a party over there. You know, they say the guy was from Clanton. That's what they say. I really don't know because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But
That was a lot of
Barrio,
Yeah.
Clanton Street.
Yeah, and then
So you've been around Zoot Suiters and Pachucos all your
yeah,
life.
just about, just a chavalito.
Was your dad a Pachuco?
My dad was sort of. He dressed like old school, you know. My dad, you know, but he wasn't a real suit suiter. No.
Okay.
In those days, the suits were baggy,
Yeah.
long coats, baggy, spit shine
And then
shoes.
drapes, and then they were real narrow, you know,
Narrow
with the
at the
bunnies.
ankles, at the
But
ankles.
you should remember.
But they were regular suits.
Yeah,
And
but
hats. They were hats.
I talked to a lot of the families. The Leva family, they lived on my street. The Garcias, a lot of families there. I'm making no names. That I got to meet.
Really?
Oh yes,
Wow.
the old 38th Street, you know, families. That was a pleasure.
Nice.
Bertha, she was a tough one.
See, that's the thing, Ray. A lot of people talk, and I remember this, but he was there.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
He was there all the time. I mean, everything that happened, he was.
And
around.
Bertha,
He was
witnessed
around
to
there.
it.
He
and
was around
Bertha,
there.
she will come to the neighborhood in the 70s still. Lupe Leva, which is Hank Leva's sister, she will go to the store with my brother Julio and pick up my brother. Yeah.
I never
The
knew
Leva
you
family.
had so much history with that.
I was
Too
in
much.
the army. Son Ted Encinas, his mother, was arrested when they killed that guy as part of the Zoot Suit
Yeah.
riots. She was in that group of women that was arrested.
Wow.
Yeah, they took some of the girls got arrested. They went to Ventura, whatever they call that place out there with the
Women's
women.
prison. up
Women's
there.
prison, right?
Yeah, women's prison.
I don't remember how many, maybe 5, 6.
And they all did time for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
They were falsely
involved.
arrested.
They were
Yeah.
thinking they were involved, probably.
Yeah.
That's why.
well,
Guilty by association.
Exactly.
It's just a shame all this took place.
That's one of the things I was telling Ray and Jim that I want to start doing is not that I'm an expert, but I've done a lot of research. Done a lot of research on the Zoot Suit riots, the trial. And we have a friend of the family. She's our customer. We met her through here. She's a professor at Chico State University. Her name is Susan Green. She wrote her dissertation, which I don't know whether she published it or not, for her PhD. And she gives the most history because it talks about. I've got her dissertation at home somewhere. I got to find it. But she talks. See, a lot of people, especially a lot of the young kids, they have a lot of wrong information.
Oh, yes.
About what happened.
Yes. A lot of wrong information.
And a lot of them don't know that it wasn't just a one-time thing. What happened was that there was a lot of prejudice in those days.
A lot.
Chicanos, Mexicanos, whatever you want to call them, weren't even allowed to go on the pier at the beach. Santa Monica, they weren't
Long
even
Beach.
allowed
Yeah.
there. There was a lot of rules, a lot of regulations, and that's why they came down so hard during the Zoot Suit riots on them, because there was a lot of already prejudice against the Pachuco.
Wow.
So, but like I say, the people, they hear a story and then they repeat it wrongly. But,
Everything gets convoluted and changed
yeah,
10 different times.
But a lot of people just repeat what they hear. And everybody says they were big, tough Pachucos. That's not true. They were young kids wearing their brothers' clothes. Their big brothers were away fighting the war.
Right.
And they were wearing their clothes of their brothers or cousins or whatever. So they were beating up little boys.
Sheesh.
You see, that's the thing.
Well, the kids look really young in the pictures. They look like little boys in the pictures.
There's right by Dodger Stadium is Chavez Ravine.
Chavez Ravine.
Right in Chavez Ravine, they had a big Navy Reserve Center, and they had Marines and Navy guys stationed there. When the Zoot Suit riots broke out, they sent them downtown to beat up Pachucos.
The Pachucos on Broadway.
The military sent them to beat up.
You see,
Yes.
a lot of people don't know the real stories. And a lot of people really, they haven't done their homework. It's so much stuff out there that it's not true. Especially when it comes to my family, a lot of people don't know, what the real story about.
Right. I never knew
the club about
you had such a connection. I never
the
knew you
neighborhood.
had such a connection with the Zoot Suit.
Yeah. But
So
like Ray says, 38 years, the Zoot Suiters. As far as I know, I wasn't from other neighborhoods. I know it started there with me, with us.
Wow.
And that was in the 40s.
Wow.
That's the way they used to dress, suits.
So when you're there doing the Zoot Suit cruise, what do you think? What's going on in your head when you were there a couple months ago, doing the cruise? How did that resonate with you? Did you feel like we come a long way? Did you feel?
Well, you know what? I look back, I see all those scars lined up, and I say, wow. The only bad thing about it, I was in the wrong car because of you.
I'm sorry, I had a knee operation.
I ain't gonna forget that. You're
I will
supposed to
never
show
forgive
me.
We'll
it.
move past that.
I will never be forgiven for that one. But
No, you're not. And I look back and I think, wow. I just think back of all the people that lived there, the neighborhood that went through what they went through, getting their clothes ripped off, getting beat up, because they didn't like the suiters, whatever. And the war came along. You couldn't get no suits anymore because of the war. They were using it for the military.
The war effort, yeah.
So they changed the way they're dressing. About, I would say, maybe late 40s, early 50s? Khakis.
They started
Sergei shirts. Remember Sergei shirts?
Yeah.
Paddington.
See, there was a
French toes.
all the
You guys
material
don't
was
remember
going
the
to
French
the
toes?
military. All the material was
Yeah,
going to the military.
go to the military.
Everything was rationed. Everything was.
Well, it was getting hard to get the wool, so everything was for the military. So they changed the way of dressing.
Yeah.
Because they were hassling with the Navy and with the cops.
And that turned into Pachucos, right?
Pachucos.
From the Zoot Suiters.
Well, Pachuco were khakis.
It
They were always
transformed,
Pachucos.
transformed to
Zoot Suit
Pachucos.
Pachucos.
But Pachuco was a style.
Yeah.
Baggy
You know?
pants and all that.
But-
High
yeah.
waisted. See, son, my mom used to make my brother's zoot suits.
Your oldest brother.
My older brother. My mom used to make the zoot suits for him because my mom knew how to sew.
Wow.
Can you imagine how long this suit has been around?
Right?
Tintan or suit as well?
Tintan, yeah.
Callaway, whatever the name.
Cab Calloway.
Think about this. Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin, man.
Tutors.
He
Right.
almost dressed zoot suit almost, huh?
Who?
The Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. The
Well, I don't know about that far back, but maybe.
Oh, man, you look at it. Still,
actually
I don't know.
the style goes back. The style of the zoot suit was copied off the late 1800s. They called it Edwardian.
See?
For a while, the British
I didn't
kids
even know
were
that.
wearing, and wide lapels and long.
that's where
coats.
the feathers and the hats and all that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it's actually in the late 1800s,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
but they.
So that's, yeah.
So much history here, Jim.
It's just a little too much.
Too much history.
But
No.
you know, people need to
good.
know
It's good to know.
the roots, part of it anyway. Not a lot of people doing interviews, they don't even know what they're talking about.
See,
Especially when it comes to the Ruelas family or the Duke's Car Club. I don't think so. Because there was only two founders of the Duke's Car Club. It was me and Eddie Soler. And three members, the Cuellar brothers. Benny, Freddie, and Fonso. We were hanging around together, the five of us, from the beginning. 1958.
Or you're not the oldest.
Second.
You're the second.
Julio was the oldest. My
Oh,
brother was
okay.
2 years older than me.
Okay.
And that was me.
Because there's how many brothers total?
Oh, it's five.
Okay.
Julio, the oldest, me, and then Ernie, and then Fernando, and then Renee.
Okay.
Renee was the baby.
Okay.
But we had two more brothers that passed away. Because we're from Tijuana, Mexico. We were born over there. We came here in the 50s, you know.
Oh wow. Well, I see pictures.
Legally. Green card. We came in legally with a green card. And I want to thank my family up north, my uncles and my aunts, because they helped us with the paperwork
Okay.
to get us, get us over here to the United
I
States.
didn't know you originated from TJ.
Tijuana.
I would see pictures.
I was
You
born
post
there.
pictures.
and see that son, he wasn't even a citizen, and he served.
Oh, yeah. Me and
He got
Eddie.
drafted. He wasn't even a citizen.
Same thing with Eddie Soler. He was from TJ too. We came at about the same time. And they drafted me and Eddie. We didn't want to stamp citizens. You believe it?
Yeah.
I believe it.
There were 5, 6 of us from the neighborhood. Willie G was one of them. Flaco was another one. I forgot the other two.
Yeah, I
three
came
guys.
from TJ also.
Really?
I was born in
believe this?
Tecate, but I spent years in Tijuana, and then they brought me over the border.
Really?
I came into Artesia in 1964.
Wow.
I hope you came legally.
No, I was in the trunk of the car, man. My grandma brought me, but that's okay. Now I'm a citizen, okay? Hey, well, I just put it out for the truth.
I came legally, bro. I had a green car with a small little trailer. We didn't have
Yeah.
much,
Should we turn his
Small
mic
little
off?
trailer.
or-
Should we turn his mic off?
And there's,
It's a good thing we can edit. We can edit. It's all
small
right.
little trailer. And I think it was my uncle's 52 Pontiac. You just bought a brand new.
Oh, yeah.
Small little trailer. I remember crossing the lines, And I remember getting off right there in Alameda, of the freeway going to the neighborhood, to Uncle Tinker's house. We stopped there. Uncle Tinker, they have a house for us. Yet, wasn't ready. So Ernie stood with Uncle Tinker, and we went up north with my aunt.
You were in the valley, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
for
Wow.
a while. Family up north.
Okay.
I was a cigarette smuggler. No, no, serio. My mom made me a special coat
Oh,
with a
jeez.
lot of pockets.
Jeez.
And in
I
those
never knew
days-
that one.
Hey, man,
I never heard that.
this guy was spoiled.
In those days, cigarettes were controlled. You couldn't buy. So my
Yeah.
mom would go across to Nogales, and she'd buy cartons of cigarettes, and she'd put them. I had a special coat,
She was a seamstress.
How old were you?
6 or 7.
She was a seamstress.
So-
He already wore baggy pants
I
back
can tell
then.
you this, he was spoiled, okay?
So
grandma-
Oh, he used to work the fields. I don't know how spoiled he was, but he used to work the fields.
Oh yeah, we picked strawberries. Oh yeah.
I don't know how spoiled he was. But by the way, it's his birthday. My dad's birthday is tomorrow, July 27th. He's gonna be 84 years old.
Oh, man, you're still a young man.
84.
84. Wow.
Yes, and we appreciate you, love you. We want to hear all the stories.
Yes,
we
we
got to
do.
document these.
Well, Ray, I thought I was the baby, but you're the baby of the group. So, I turned 64 Wednesday. So.
Oh, dude.
Ya estoy viejo ya.
And the good thing
Happy
about
birthday.
it,
Happy
you know,
birthday.
I think I'm old. Am I older than you?
You're older than me.
Yes, I'm older than
And,
Ray.
and
He's
the
a
good
baby.
thing about it, you know, our friendship, like I said, me and Ray, and your mom.
What has kept that friendship, really? What was the nucleus that kept that together? Just the respect?
Respect for each other.
Yeah, respect. Whenever you needed something for the car, you call me or Renee. We go
We still
work
call
at the
you.
school. Every name in the book, right?
And by the way, I refer to you as the wise man. Because to me, you always have the right answers, and if I need something
Well, I try.
for the car,
Yeah.
you get it.
Well, we
I'm
formed,
not
we
perfect,
formed,
but I
we
try,
formed a
you know.
friendship, over the years.
We kept the friendship,
Lowrider
yeah.
car shows, we were always together.
Buy suits here. I recommend a lot of people to come here. That's part of family,
Yes.
right, Ray?
Yes.
We used to get together at your house,
Yeah.
eat breakfast.
Yes.
Danny's, we go to, was that Danny's up here?
Yeah, Denny's there.
Yeah, we used to stop there. Yeah, back in the day. We used to have barbecues in the back.
Or Norm's.
Yes.
Right, Norm.
Yes. Or norms.
Remember the barbecue?
Yeah,
Yes.
we used to have
Yes.
just,
Yeah,
I
No.
got pictures of that barbecue.
that was fun days.
yeah, there was no occasion.
We need to
just-
do it again.
Days. Yes, we do.
We need to
I'm
do it
waiting
again.
for this guy here.
We need to do it again.
Right, Ray?
Yep.
It was good times, you know. And we could sit here and talk about it, our friendship. 40, 50 years, whatever it is. And that's the way it's been.
That's awesome. That's great.
Respect each other, respect the family.
Well, you still come visit us every Friday. Not every, but every so
I
often.
try.
You try.
But this guy's never here because he's busy. He's always doing something.
I have insomnia now. I 2-3
No, I
days
just
a
say
week,
you're busy.
That's what he said.
don't-
You're busy.
I
That's
don't
what he means by
sleep.
you're busy.
I don't sleep. So in 3 days I gotta sleep. So I sleep during the day, but I've got insomnia real
Well, if I
bad.
go to your house tomorrow, you're not going to sleep. I want cake. For you. Carne
That's fine.
asada, cake, y qué más? Whatever.
I got a neighbor. We'll order carne asada for you.
There you go. There you go.
This is the kind of relationship we have between us. You know, we get around, we talk private stuff, serious stuff, and a little bit of everything that goes with the territory, you know?
Right. Right.
I'm pretty happy with this myself. How about you, Ray?
Sometimes.
Oh, don't you start that. Well, you know, right?
Pulling your leg, Oscar.
I know.
Anything else? I think we need to chime in.
I would like to learn more about the car club. Like what?
Yeah.
What do you all?
What do you wanna
how
know?
often do you get together? What do you? What do you? Maybe some goals you have.
Well,
with
he's
it, or
retired from one of the
purpose
car
I
of it,
retired
and-
from the Dukes, about 7-8 years now. It's
I never knew you started the other club for your son. I never
because
knew
the
that.
most in 2004. I think we started that 2005.
20 years now. I think it was going to
20
be.
going on 20 years next
Going on
year,
20
right?
years, yeah.
We started it. We did it for my son and Sasha's son. You know, there was a lot of political stuff going on with the Dukes. You know, they wanted to do their own thing. You know, so we thought I'm okay with it. You know,
Okay.
and
So you started the custom oldies,
yeah.
and then
I retired from the Dukes. I started the Dukes 1958, mid-80, with the original founders.
yes.
Well, tell them the reason you got into the car club, Eddie.
Well, we'll get into that. And the reason why we started the car club at a young age, 2 reasons.
How old were you?
12 or 13, somewhere around.
Really? Wow.
When you live in a very violent neighborhood, you gotta grow up quick, right? Like overnight,
Okay.
or they will eat your life. So the reason why we started the car club is 2 reasons. One, get us away from the gang life.
Okay.
You know, take us another direction. With the cars, we love cars.
I know you love cars.
You know, the guys from the neighborhood had some bad cars.
Oh, by the way, his nickname is Mr. Lowrider.
That's the name of the car. So now they call me Mr. Laura. Each one of my cars got a name, you know. I don't know what to name them anymore, you know. And then the second reason was get us away from drugs. There was a lot of drugs in the neighborhood.
Well,
And
those are
this
some
club
pretty
deal-
valid, good reasons.
Yeah, well, 2 main reasons. Started the club was Eddie Soler's idea. I was hanging around the west side, you know. Eddie calls them hoodlums.
You were the hoodlums.
Wow. So let's come over here. Oscar, get your bus over here. Let's start this car club. So we bought it around 58, 59, around, okay. We're young, we're learning. And Alfonso's brother, Cuellar brother, Freddie, he would drive us around. He was older than us. Took us to New House to make our plaques. On Beverly, remember New House? Montebello? They made our first 5 plaques. I still have my original plaque. Eddie still has one of the
Designed by Eddie?
plaques.
Really?
Yeah, original plaque. And that was basically the main reason why we started the car club, I think it's a pretty good reason.
I think.
And I like to share this with everybody's listening to this.
I think the 3rd or 4th issue of Lowrider magazine, when it first came out, was a story about the Dukes, how they
Yeah.
began.
But we were car club was pretty famous. I mean, even now they're worldwide, and got the most is worldwide too, And it's so much stuff about the Dukes that, and I was the vice president for many years.
Okay.
Julio was the president for 13 years.
Wow.
In 71, we came out the army in 69. Around 70, we changed the plaque design to this one here.
To the hat.
The hat and the cane.
What made you pick that?
And well, me and Eddie figured we need to make a change.
Class.
The whole plaque was, a square plaque.
Yeah.
And this was more updated plaque.
It's classier, see?
The original plaque was like a hot rod.
Yeah, it was like a little.
Like a hot rod with the,
And this, don't you think that looks nice?
It looks nice.
Eddie designed we both did, but Eddie did the drawing and stuff. And
you think
that's
of
what-
We got to get some pictures of that.
When you
We got to
think
get
of a
some.
Duke, it's dressed up.
Yeah.
A Duke is English royalty.
That's why you have the hat and the cane.
See? A Duke is
like a
English
Duke of
royalty.
Earl. We got the idea from a magazine. Wait a minute, the Duke of Earl, this guy with a cane, derby hat, cane,
That was a popular
white
song.
gloves.
60s.
Remember this?
Yeah. Yeah.
And okay, Duke, put the S on it, Dukes of L.A. And it's still there, something was missing in the front, So Eddie tells me, well, let's go ahead and draw something up for the, So he decided to put a hot rod on it. It still has something missing. So we took it to my neighbor. They call him Sansom. He used to do all the artwork, tattoos for the neighborhood.
Yeah.
He drew up the creeper driving the hot rod. Headless creeper, That was his idea. So there's... And the second plaque, like I said, in 71, when he designed that one, the hat and cane, that idea came from Manuel Pelon.
Oh, okay.
That was, every time you used to write on the walls, you put the hat, that was the trademark. And we designed,
Nice.
the Dukes.
Nice. That's.
And
I
that's,
never.
look at it now.
I never knew that story.
No, now you know.
Now I know.
And that's the truth. And like, let me get back to Julio was president 13 years. Around, I would say, maybe 74, maybe somewhere around there, 5, we appointed Fernando, our second president, right? To be president of the club. Eddie didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. Eddie goes, well, let's give it to Fernando. And he accepted it. So Fernando was the current president. He passed away in 2010.
Wow.
All these years. Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's all new.
And I still was vice president,
Sheesh. Sheesh. What else we got?
Story.
That's a good story.
That-
That's a great
that's a
story.
true story.
That's a great story.
You're hearing it from the horse's mouth.
Rich
Not
history.
from somebody
Rich
else.
history right here.
People out there, they don't know what they're talking
Ever
about.
since I've been hanging around with them, I've gone 8 years, and I've learned so much but I'm hearing it from the person that lived it. I mean, I don't
Right.
say
Well, yeah.
somebody said this, somebody said that. No, I'm hearing it from him. It's just like
And Eddie decided to get out the club in 78. Right after we did the chauffeur for the quarter state, or I think it was for the play, we like 30 cars.
And see, another thing
¿No te acuerdas?
that we had, son, that was that was different is we enjoyed a real close relationship with Lowrider magazine. We knew Sonny Madrid and we knew Larry
Oh
Gonzalez.
yeah, good friends.
We were good friends,
Very good friends.
and so we helped them and they helped
Yeah,
us.
That's true.
So we were close friends with the founder of Lowrider magazine.
Yeah. Sonny was there in my house every
Lowrider
weekend.
started in
My mom's
78,
house.
right?
Sonny
Yeah.
Madrid.
78?
Yeah, same time we did.
Yeah.
So
Good-
he was
good
the
friends.
original- He's the one that really started the magazine.
He and Larry Gonzalez were graduates of Cal State Santa Cruz. They were college graduates.
Oh wow.
They knew how to write. So they're the ones that started Lowrider.
Yeah, Sonny. He's a good guy. I mean, his brother Rudy and the Cruisers, they used to practice at the, the Barcelona.
They had a band.
They go to the store
They started a
every
band.
weekend
Rudy
at the
and the
bar.
Cruisers. It was Sonny's brother.
Yeah,
Really?
Sonny's
They
brother
had a band.
Rudy and the Cruisers. Remember the singer Felicita?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very interesting. I mean, we're part of all kind of,
Yeah.
together, which
Wow.
is nice.
Wow.
Car shows.
We knew Lowrider before Alberto ever showed up.
Yeah.
Alberto eventually bought it.
Yeah.
He showed up. He was from Texas somewhere, and he was a part-time photographer.
Right.
Yeah, he
To
was.
see him,
Yeah.
to see him at the car shows.
Yeah. I'm not going to say how much he bought it for, but yeah.
Because that was my next question.
Bought it for $1.
99 cents, close.
Bankruptcy.
Close.
Bought
99
the
cents.
magazine.
Oh.
Yeah.
During bankruptcy.
He had to say a number, so 99 cents or $1. You believe that?
Lowrider magazine started in 78.
77.
This was their first showing at El Dorado Park. That's my car right there with
Wow.
we were-
They came in
for
77.
Easter Sunday, they
Lowrider.
would go there, and that's the first year that Lowrider magazine was there at El Dorado Park.
Wow.
I just finished painting my Candy Apple Red 64, my Super Sport.
You still have it?
Oh yeah, no, I sold that to get married.
You're talking about Lowrider. I think Sonny was at Elysian Park where we hang out. And I think Yoya, they were talking, you remember Yoya?
Yeah, sure.
JNR Upholstery. They were talking to Yoya, and Yoya tells Sonny, well, why don't you go see the Dukes, 38th Street, blah, 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 blah. And they come Sonny, right? I think he had that 53 panel, the primer one, no?
Yeah.
That
he had-
Chevy?
He had a old
Whatever,
panel.
what
He had an
panel?
old panel.
¿Verdad? And there he comes Sonny with a little camera like this, throwaway. I mean, starting out. That's how he started,
See, Ray,
right there.
that's my beginning in lowriding. That was I was 15 years old. That was my 64 when I bought
Wow.
it original. Paid $600 for it.
Wow.
You see the ruffles,
Yes.
the toilet paper, flowers,
Yes,
everything.
yes.
That was the quinceañera that I came out.
But the original stuff, we used to put flowers in the
Yeah,
cars
big old platforms. That
We
was
could
in
make our
back
own
then.
flowers.
You know?
for our cars. You got a little blood in him. Yeah.
Not as much history as he does, but,
Well,
when my dad brought us up, he brought us back over to the border in a '49 Chevy. He even had a record player in the back seat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Back then, and he brought us here to Artesia, and ever since we've been there. We picked strawberries. We picked. It was 7 of us, so he would take us all and pick strawberries. We ate more than we
that's
picked.
mine on this side.
We ate more strawberries than we picked, but we filled up baskets, and that's how we survived.
Wow.
I had a friend. He was a bracero,
Uh-huh.
and he used to.
Don't look at me when you say that.
They used,
No.
to, they used to bring him. They used to bring him to work the crops. And you know what the Japanese farmers around Ventura used to do so you wouldn't eat the strawberries? Give you a whistle.
Oh yeah, but
Seriously. It'd be
so
whistling.
you wouldn't eat them.
So you wouldn't eat strawberries.
Really?
Yeah. So we had to whistle, and we had to whistle every so often so we wouldn't eat the strawberries.
Yeah, good old days.
Sheesh. That's funny.
La abuelita. So what do you think?
I think that's great. What do you think, Jim? Are we good?
I mean, we can't talk about all
Everything.
this. They're going to take up a whole year.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll
No.
do little clips at a time,
No, this
Yeah.
is.
We'll
This is
continue.
Well, next time he does it, we can bring Eddie Soler with us. We should have brought him today, but.
next time. There's always gonna be a next time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Eddie would do it.
you get both of these guys talking, the 3 of them talking about the history. Oh, it's just.
But see,
Yeah.
when we used to go to the car shows, we used to drive to wherever. Sacramento,
Wherever, yeah.
San Jose, Arizona, wherever. And what I used to do is we used to sell just hats.
The hats, yeah.
On a Friday night, I would close the bank at 6. I would go up the street and rent a U-Haul, 12-foot U-Haul,
You get the trailer.
take it to the shop, load it up with hats, and we take off. We drive half the night or all night, you know.
You did that a lot of times.
Yeah. Sell all weekend and then come home on Sunday after the car show.
Lot of work.
That's where we started. We didn't have Zoot Suits at the
We
beginning.
didn't have a store. We didn't have
with
nothing.
hats.
We lived in that van. We lived in that brown
That's
van.
where you lived at, and the bottom of that table there, you fall asleep.
We used to make
Mom
you a
used to
bed.
put you on that little table there. You, what's right? Roncando allá abajo.
So,
No, that's the truth.
I know.
I know. I seen them.
so that that was the help. That's where we met.
You know
and
what?
That's the help we used to get.
That's a lot of work, believe it or not. No sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't eat half of the time. Trying to go to the bathroom, this and that. I mean,
No. it's
they
hard.
while I was there, my brothers kind of, help them out, I know how it is. I was younger, of course. I had a lot of energy, But now, I don't know. Now I can barely walk.
Phyllis, would you like to chime in on say anything here?
Hello, everybody. We got here. The conversation
baby.
sounds very interesting here. Would you like anybody like some?
We're all good.
I'm good, thank you.
How about you, Ray?
I'm good.
Jim,
Oh, man, I can't talk to the guy right now.
Come sit down. Take a minute.
Daryl.
you gonna
Oh,
take
no.
a break?
I guess do you have any interesting, just story that sticks out from those old car show days when you guys were
Come sit right here.
anything specific about?
Come
Could be
on,
good,
Phyllis.
could be whatever. Doesn't that have to be amazing or anything?
She had a big part in this. She was part of. I mean, where he went, Phyllis was there, and you was there, 'cause,
It was a team. Team effort.
right? Yeah. She was at the car show in that van. A lot of work, hey.
The van with no power steering.
And I give them a lot of credit, man, because they went through a kind of hell, doing what they did.
Well, I guess you.
And
met
I
them.
know,
You were always
'cause I
seeing them
seen
'cause They were always at all the car shows. The Dukes were always there. That was their heyday.
Everywhere. Yeah, we do a lot of car shows everywhere.
Well, I
Not
think
just here, Arizona.
that's where I met you.
At a car show? Yeah.
I
at a
think
car-
that's where
yes.
I met you.
At a car show,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
they
we were
met.
always there trying
They
to
went
take care of
to
our
Ray.
booth.
Which car show? Do you remember which car show you met?
Oh, a lot of them. Super shows up north.
Oh, yeah.
And you
No,
were
we
always
were
there with
everywhere.
your brothers, and you would always help us.
Yes.
Always help us. Unload or watch our booth, and we had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I just remember Oscar's always being a help and always
I
nice
always
to
help
us.
them, yeah.
That's why we've been friends
Go
for
to
so
the
long.
bathroom, go get
And he
something
just
to
helped you out of
eat.
the goodness of his heart. He was just.
He didn't have to.
No, he didn't have to.
He would look out for us all the time.
But you know what? Not that I feel sorry, out of respect. They've been nice to me. Better than my family. Let me put it that way, okay?
Yeah.
Better than my family. Nobody gonna stab me in the
We all had
back.
some, we had some very humble beginnings.
Well, yes.
Yes,
And
we
I
did.
And the thing
respected
is that they
that.
stay humble.
You know,
They
Yes.
don't change. They haven't changed.
and I felt more not as a friend, more as a family. They always treated me very good. I can't really say nothing bad about them at all. Oh, you. You were a little boy, 2, 3 years old, I think,
Well, I appreciate you always.
sleeping underneath that table.
I appreciate you always coming in and
Yeah.
checking in on us and seeing you at the doo-wop. Oh, by the way, a doo-wop is something they do once a month at the Rosewoods in Norwalk. It's a restaurant, and everybody gets together, mostly lowriders, and just part of the scene. They get together and they have breakfast,
live music.
live music.
And live
Take the
music
cars,
helps.
take the cars.
Conversations,
Cars.
talk with friends and
Get together. You guys all
get together.
make sure-
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all one big
And
family.
it was
Like,
started by Oscar and Manny. Our
well,
friend
not
Manny.
me. The one that started this was Henry and Man at the beginning.
Right.
I'm not the third guy came into the picture. I'm the one who brought all the lowriders, the car clubs.
Nice.
That's where we're at now. And I've been doing it with them since.
How many years has that been going on?
10 years?
Mhm,
I think 10 years. No,
Wow.
Ray?
10,
10 years.
8 or 10 years.
The first 2 years they had it somewhere else.
Norm's
At a
No,
different location.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then they went to Norm's
and
on,
Rosemead,
yes.
you know?
on Rosemead.
Rosemead,
Yeah. I never got to go there because I was a working man at the time.
but it got too small.
It did.
When the
You
virus
outgrew it.
came, it changed. Now look
kept
You
growing.
need
and
a
growing.
bigger
Now
place. There's no room.
Now you go there and you can't. There's nowhere. If you don't
And
get
I've
dirt,
been doing it with them all this time.
And in reality, we really need a bigger place.
oh, it does now
Yeah,
because
you do.
we outgrew it already.
We outgrew
and
this
there's
place.
and the people get upset sometimes because there's not enough parking for the cars. And if you park in the back, you can't see the cars. And us with the cars, if you're not looking at the car, we don't take the cars.
No,
Like
right?
right now, I'm fidgety.
I know you keep walking outside and checking your car.
You should have a camera here. So you can see it.
But it's a good deal. I mean, I enjoy going there, you know.
Oh, so do
Talking
I.
to friends,
Have
have
I
breakfast,
look
tell
forward to it.
stories,
take one of the
you know, this
I
and
love the picture.
that.
I'm gonna have it blown up to put it
You
on
got
my
Lulu
my
there
man cave
singing,
at the
and then you got
Yes.
Dancing Mary, you know.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
know Mary. Every time I go there, there's Mary dancing. other
Everybody
people.
goes and they do what they can.
Yeah.
Lulu sings, Mary
Yes,
dances.
Wednesday they had that 94 years old dancing.
Yes, he's been there a few
And
times.
he's
And I think he had a birthday, didn't he?
yeah, huh?
Yes, 94. And it was
94,
hotter
You
than
believe
heck.
that?
Huh?
Hey, we gotta take Ray. I'm gonna see Ray out there.
So
You know.
get him over
You
to
know
dance a
what,
little,
like-
huh?
Don't hold your breath. I can
No,
jump, I
hey.
can jump out of airplanes, but not dance.
Hey, Ramon, you want to go tomorrow for a while?
Yeah.
Come,
You know
come
I
on
gotta
over.
talk to the lady.
Come on over. Bring her.
I'm married with
No.
children.
See what he's telling me right now, and then
Right
later me va a salir con otra. Wait a minute. You told me yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. Now you're changing it
It
to
was
talk
just
to
for the
somebody.
interview, man. I was acting macho.
We'll let him know
I
that,
told him to
right?
bring
Oh,
his
sorry
wife.
about
Let's
that.
leave it
Bring
like
his
that.
wife. Bring his wife.
Trying to be
Oh, no,
Where are
yeah.
they going?
to your house.
Oh!
To your house.
What's happening?
Why
You know
you
this?
know?
They're going to have a little get together for
Yes,
his birthday.
You're welcome to come, of course.
Oh, I know that.
My house is always open.
We used to do it back in the day. Breakfast, you used to cook breakfast for, remember?
I don't
We used to do
know.
it outside in the
That was a
patio.
long
Yeah.
It's been,
time
it's
ago.
been a long time.
Nothing's
That was a
changed.
long time ago.
I didn't tell you, but I used to, when I was cooking your eggs.
That's what kept you
You
around.
no,
That's what
you
kept Oscar
couldn't because
around.
you were next sitting to me, and you were doing the cooking. Okay, you see?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ándale. Oh no.
Que dice, Oscar,
You're
te voy a
right.
hacer las tortillas,
You
Oscar,
didn't
te
tell
las voy a calentar.
Vaqueras.
Eso no va para calentarlos.
Yeah, if it wasn't so hot, we could make tortillas.
Yes.
As soon as it cools down, we will.
Remember we used to do stuff in the back?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
My
remember.
mom used to make it. God,
That was fun.
It
My
was.
mom
Yeah.
did too, man.
Lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll do it
My
again.
abuelita.
You know.
I still do.
flour
Yeah,
tortillas,
he makes good
arroz,
tortillas.
frijoles, and salsa. That was she
That's
kept
all
us
you
alive.
want. Sounds good.
So what do you think? Is that pretty good?
Yeah, I want to introduce somebody
Something?
else that's here. Come here.
I mean,
Now she's- now she's being modest.
for beginning.
dying to get on this.
I know.
see.
Come here. I want you to introduce yourself on this microphone.
What's
Say
your
who you
name?
are.
Tell us
What's
your name. How old are you? Your name and how old you are.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, speak.
Hi, my name is Elsa and I'm 8 years old.
Elsa, what?
Louder.
Estrella.
Louder.
Yes, louder.
That's good. She's good.
She's good? Okay. And what do you do here, Elsa, at the El Pachuco?
I stay on the
No, talk in the microphone, Mom. In the microphone. Now she's modest.
All of a sudden, we have stage fright.
Now she's
We
shy.
can't be,
I've never
keep her
seen her
quiet
so
all day.
quiet.
Never.
Stay on my
Come on,
No,
Juanita.
but you clean here and you help out when you can.
Now I know what to do. Pull out the microphone.
This is her part-time job right here, huh?
Cleans
Yes.
the,
I mean,
cleans the
yes.
windows.
Clean the windows,
showcases.
sweep the floors,
She knows
do a
how
little
to do it.
running
She-
around.
Yes, a little bit. Just a little bit of running around. But she comes to work with mommy and daddy.
That's
And
right.
grandma and grandpa. She always wants to see. So,
on my iPad.
well, thank you for introducing yourself.
Qué grande está, Phyllis, already. You
No,
know,
she's
I
loud.
can't believe it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think
Look,
we're
look,
good.
there you go. A little bit of that too, huh? There you go. Look.
Nos lo hicieron cuando tenía un día.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Lo
Anything else?
adoptamos.
No, qué bonito.
Anybody hungry? I can bring you a tamale.
Oh, yeah.
are they ready for tamales? Vanessa said
You want
you
to
want
eat
tamales.
here in the
Okay.
back
Look,
or
we've
on
got
the
a table
aquí?
here.
Music
Okay.
to our
Relleno,
ears.
ready?
Well, once
Clear
again right
this
now-
up.
Did you bring
we had
coffee,
a
Jim?
Well, hold on. I want to thank everybody for all their busy schedules, spending time with us. Thank you, Ramon Chingon. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you for coming. No, Oscar, thank you for coming last minute. Because I called you yesterday, And I was like, hey, we got this idea. We wanna,
That was a
wanna
last
do
minute
something.
deal.
So,
And I did it for you.
That's my
okay?
call sign.
Thank
That's
you.
my call sign.
I tell you,
Because of
he's a
Oscar.
I even took a bath and everything.
thank
my
you.
God.
It's not even
Yeah,
Saturday.
it's Saturday. It's
Not Saturday.
That's
It's
right.
Friday.
You're a
Mañana
day
Saturday.
early.
No, we
You're a
appreciate
day
you coming
early.
down on such late notice. I would like to do this weekly if we could. Come by. Let's talk.
Oh, we
And,
can set it up next Friday, and we'll pick up Eddie. You can come with us in the car. And,
Yes.
And we
Yes.
continue to talk a little more. We go jump into the. You see, we got the 70s almost done, 80s and 90s, whatever. Wow.
yeah, because Eddie was kind of upset. He said, "Why didn't you call me? I could have came with you guys." I messed. It was a little miscommunication there.
You
told
messed
me, I know,
up
yeah, I know.
because I told you to call him yesterday.
I'm not supposed
Let's
to
argue
PR
later.
man.
Yeah, we'll argue later.
Let's argue later.
You
But
didn't
yes,
blame me. Eddie goes, my phone was out of service.
You make
but
coffee,
thank
Jim?
you.
Usually they tell me 3 days ahead of time to refill, you know.
Right.
Oh yeah, okay. Right.
I did it this morning, whatever it.
But thank you guys.
Okay, right.
Anything else, Jim?
No.
We're good. Okay. See you guys next week. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
I was
right.
invited, but
Rock that boat!